Okay, it's After Hours with John Francois, 90.1 FM WECS, broadcasting from Eastern Connecticut State University in Willimantic, Connecticut. Shouts out to Quincy O'Neill for making that gracious call to me. We had a great conversation there. I know it's like way past my shift time, but I just wanted to see if I can quickly get through some news stories. Yes. I know I'm like way behind on playing Kristen's song, but Kristen, I will be coming to you soon, okay? Just hold on a second. Just very quickly, Hostess, the Hostess company, aka the company that makes like Twinkies and HoHos and crap, they are trying to settle something with unions in courts, and if they don't settle something, then apparently the whole company is going to shut down. And I guess that brings up the whole topic: can you survive without Twinkies and HoHos? Because of course, Twinkies and HoHos make up Hostess. HoHo's, if you don't know, that's the nickname for the Swiss rolls. You know, it's like this chocolatey thing on the outside and creamy thing on the inside. It's whatever I gave that girl who popped up in here earlier on the show. I can survive without Twinkies because honestly, Twinkies, I mean, they've tasted too sugary, too spongy to me. I don't like the way they taste. I think they just put way too much zesty sweetness in the Twinkie. There's a sweetness that you can take, which is about here, and then there's the sweetness that the Twinkie has, which is like up to here, just way up to the ceiling. It's intolerable. So I hate the Twinkie. I remember back in the day when I was in like elementary school, I was so desperate to get this friend to share his Twinkie with me, and I think he gave me like a little taste, or maybe he was just too greedy and was just like, "Hey, back off, my Twinkie, my Twinkie, my Twinkie." Either way, I eventually tasted it, and it wasn't worth it. It really wasn't worth it at all. The cream inside, the vanilla cream, was kind of okay, but really, what makes up like 98 or 99% of the damn Twinkie is the freaking outer sponge cake layer. That they just do something crazy with that. It'll give you a heart attack. It'll give you diabetes just like that. So don't go to Twinkies ever again, all right? So if we can just shut down the Twinkies part of the Hostess company, then that would be great, because that will make Americans more obese, more unhappy, more depressed. You know why? Because the spongy cake is just too damn sweet. That's my thing on Twinkies. Ho-Ho's on the other hand, great stuff. I remember, I went to this certain church in East Hartford, New Testament Baptist Church, and as a kind of a little maybe thank you gift to the children who go to church, they would offer up these sweetie snacks. And one of the sweetie snacks that we had was Ho-Ho's, like literally a whole box of them. And I guess certain kids did not finish them on time, so whoever got the leftovers was me and my sister and my cousin. And I just remember watching some Disney Channel original movie with this whole box of Ho-Hos, just eating it all day Sunday afternoon. I think it was that Tyra Banks, Lindsay Lohan movie. I forgot what the hell the movie was called. It was like this movie where Tyra Banks was a freaking Barbie doll, and she grows to be a real life person, and Lindsay Lohan is this girl, average girl, who wants to be like Tyra Banks. I can't remember. But either way, it was a time when Lindsay Lohan was innocent, beautiful, girl next door-ish. Not that Lindsay Lohan that we see today where she's out of her freaking mind. Blondes, plastic surgery all over the place. I mean, the girl, I don't even think is 25 yet, and she's already just destroyed herself to no end. It's crazy. Ho-Ho's, Lindsay Lohan, Tyra Banks, great memories. Please don't shut down Hostess specifically because of that. If you guys have Ho-Ho memories just like that, facebook.com/JFRA91, I encourage you to post your Ho-Ho memories, because God knows we can all use a little bit of Ho-Ho these days. I have some back at the room. Don't come into my room because I will slap you silly if you try to take my Ho-Hos. Anything else I have to say on Ho-Hos? No. Don't shut down the Ho-Hos. Shut down the Twinkies. Don't shut down the damn Ho-Hos, all right? Because Ho-Hos equals no to me living, okay? I will die without my Ho-Hos. That's it. If Ho-Hos go away, that's it. Whoa, no more John Francois on this earth. And God knows people can't survive without me. Sorry. Sarcasm is just dripping all over the place tonight. What else? Dr. Pepper. They had this evolution ad, and it sparked a lot of controversy within people who believe in the Christianity portion of how the world was made. You know, meaning that God created the heavens and the earth, created all these animals, yada yada yada. Dr. Pepper, the soda company, obviously, they released this advertisement, and I believe it was a joke, where they have this person starting from a gorilla. I believe the whole point was, you know, he basically starts from a monkey drinking Dr. Pepper to a human drinking Dr. Pepper, and the creationist Christian people took great offense at that because they're like, oh my God, this ad is promoting the idea of evolution as, you know, that's how the world was really made. That's what this advertisement is really saying. We all come from monkeys. And creationist people are saying, no, that's just offensive to the people that believe that God created the heavens and the earth and blah, blah, blah. And all I can say is, man, it's just a freaking joke. I don't think Dr. Pepper is trying to get into serious politics about religion and, you know, what exists and what doesn't exist and if there's really a God. I just think Dr. Pepper just made a joke. They really did. I'm sure they could release an ad for the creationist people saying, oh, yeah, here's God drinking Dr. Pepper by himself before the world was actually made, and now here are many humans on the earth drinking Dr. Pepper with God supervising them. You know, I'm sure Dr. Pepper will do that to just apologize to the creationist people. It's a joke. I mean, a lot of commercials, a lot of advertisements these days, they want to spice it up and make things funny because they think that's the only way people are going to actually pay attention and take them seriously. Because, of course, the common knowledge is when you see a commercial or advertisement on TV or on radio, it's just like, oh my God, let me move out from the room, let me tune into a different station in the car, you know, just let me listen or hear or see whatever the hell I want to see. I don't want someone selling me some product that I really don't care about. No, I'm really not mentally insane. It's just, it's late, so... and I'm hungry. I maybe could go for some Domino's right now. So really, the creationist people, just lighten up. Really, just don't back up off the grill. All right, seriously, back up off the grill. Drink some Dr. Pepper. Chill out. All right, because it's you need to learn how to take a joke. I mean, it's exactly like if someone said, hey, if God existed, if God was real, if God is really there, then why isn't he sexing it up with some women? Why isn't he flirting with women? Because he's God. He can have any woman he wants. Creationists, Christians, they could take offense at that. They really could take offense at that because, you know, to them it's like, oh, are you saying that God is a womanizer? Are you saying that God is just some sex maniac? Blah, 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 blah. No, it's a joke. Lighten up, okay? We're just saying that, hey, God, you know, show me some tips on how to date women. I mean, after all, you're God. You could do anything. I mean, where's your goddess wife, huh? I'm assuming you're the world's greatest bachelor at this point. So, yeah, that's my riff on Dr. Pepper, evolution, God dating women. It's just going all over the place right here on After Hours. Great stuff, great stuff. Lastly, Chicago. No. Second to lastly, Chicago school teachers just ended their strike. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they were fighting about pay or something like that. But I'm sure you've heard on the news, CNN, MSNBC, what have you. Chicago school teachers just going on strike. They're you know, really highly in disagreement with the system, and I guess they came into an agreement. And while this strike was going on for like the past week or so, all I could think was, wow, it's tough to, you know, be on a certain side on this, because on the one hand you have the teachers who deserve their fair share as far as materials for the students and, of course, better pay, because we all know it's common knowledge teachers don't get paid as much as they should. So yeah, I mean, I sympathize with the teachers and their cause, especially in the Chicago system, which imagine Chicago, it's an inner city. It's, it's not as great as say West Hartford or Willimantic or Windham or all these other suburban areas. And on the other hand, I'm also thinking like, oh, hey, students, you got a couple of days off of school, or you're just kind of drawing with crayons while the teachers are out striking. Lucky you. It's kind of like you're having a 2-week vacation or something. So yay, that would have been a dream thing for me, and I think it would kind of make up for not really getting days off during inclement weather, because Chicago. I mean, they're known a lot for their cold, ridiculously snowy weather, especially during the winter, and they have it so often that it's just. I mean, if to have snow days, basically you're talking about forfeiting the whole school year and just staying home all the damn time. So yeah, they just decide, you know what, you guys can suck it up because this is Chicago. This is common routine for us to have all the cold and windiness and snowiness. Maybe this strike was a blessing. Maybe it was just like, oh, extended summer vacation. Go ahead, guys, flee and be dumb. Vacation and be dumb. So nice to have the school teachers in Chicago finally settle upon something. Nice to have students go back and be educated. And should we have another strike again? Call me because I would like to have a day off of school sometime. Last but not least, Emmys coming up. Emmys celebrating the best in television today. I don't get the concept of awards. I really think that awards are just these statues that mean nothing, really. I mean, they say that, oh, awards recognize your excellence, blah, 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 but, I mean, especially in the entertainment industry, it's like, oh, you're being recognized for playing someone else or pretending to be someone else. It's kind of ridiculous. But nonetheless, I mean, there are some good shows out there, Breaking Bad, Dexter, what have you. So if any of your shows are nominated, congratulations. You're not going to win. You're just going to watch other people win and make money. So that's great. All right, so I'm very, very hungry. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Kristen Everett's signature song, Don't Call Me Sweetheart. That's going to end us off. And I swear to you, Kristen, if you are tuning in, I promise you, at some point in the future, I will play the interview again, and I will play one of your songs much earlier in the show, because honestly, she does not deserve to be showcased at freaking 1:18 in the morning. I mean, it's bad enough that this is college radio and no one's tuning in. I mean, to be on at 1:18 in the morning on college radio, I mean, honestly, you can't have any worse treatment. So, Kristen Everett, Don't Call Me Sweetheart. That's the name of the song that we're going to play. That's actually going to wrap us up, if I'm not mistaken, because really, I mean, it's kind of creepy being here at this hour. So, thanks so much, guys, for tuning in, whoever stuck it through with me. I'm going to be back here again next week, next Wednesday night, 11 o'clock, same time, same me, same station, 90.1 FM, WECS. I have a very unfortunate exam to actually study for in urban anthro. That's not going to be fun. I think I'm going to go home this weekend. That should be okay. And yeah, life just goes on from there. Other homework should come by me, and have an interview tomorrow. That's great. An interview for a job that I might or might not want. It's JCPenney, just to say. So shouts out to JCPenney for considering me. And I'm going to try to shave this beard off and see if it's going to be worth it. All right? My mouth is full with saliva. Don't Call Me Sweetheart. Kristen Everett. Good night, everybody.